Let's get this figured out. This road gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, and today we are bringing Christmas early. I'm gonna give you a couple little things to help you with your contested catches, your deep routes, just contested catches in general. Yep. Also a little bit later on, need some guys for my Xbox, was it old gen now? Yeah. But anyway, more importantly, we get into some of this contested catches, and as you see, man, it's a thing of beauty out here. But buyer beware, because the more you try to do this stuff, the more Madden will make you pay. Yes, indeed. So that's why I always tell you guys, I'm like, hey man, I don't even like teaching people the deep ball stuff, honestly, because to me, it ruins your game for a period of time where you're trying it all the time and you're not sticking to the things that you know work. But man, when you get it down, you can really get it down. Man, it looked like he fractured his leg there. That was ugly. But yeah. So first things first, of course. The number one thing I tell people when throwing a deep ball is to hold your lead. So that means you're going to hold the stick in the direction that you're throwing. Also, you're going to hold the button, so the button that you're throwing to, so that it coincides with the stick. So the stick and the button should hold the same amount of time. Yeah. A lot of the times we flick the stick or hit the wall of the controller, and we're not really controlling the lead. But when you control the lead, what happens is you get a better throw, you get better animations, and there's less to do when you click on. Now every now and then, Madden's gonna do you as such. Well, no, not even every now and then. No, probably 60% of the time, if you're good at this, you can probably get this like maybe 35 to 40% of the time. But otherwise, it's gonna end up in a pick or a drop ball. And when it's Madden, generally, it's going to end up in a pick. And see, I don't think that Madden really understands, or EA understands, what their audience really wants. Because a lot of this stuff can be handled by just separating, the different levels we play on. Let competitive level be a level where guys have to click on and where you only get the optimal or the optimum animations by clicking on and being a user. The non-user or AI defenders, they can get there, but they should not be getting the interceptions that they get. This game is like you win and lose so many games based just upon the AI interceptions. But anyway, back to the video. All right, so one of the main things is to learn how to catch for situation, meaning that you see when I click on there, I use the L2. The L2 is a great feature when you're clicking on, because what that does is it slows the receiver down. You can actually bring him to a complete stop, and right there, as you see, even on a comeback or stop route, I just pull him forward a little bit to avoid the contact. So that's what I mean. Animate away from the contact to a safe spot where you can get down, to a spot where you can catch the ball without being hit. And even if you get hit, you're gonna you're kind of going away from the defender, so you know your probability of retaining the catch goes up. You know, so even like in a situation right here where I'm throwing it, I throw it short. Watch me navigate to the spot and pull away from the defender. This is some next level stuff, and you know, I know if y'all want to know this stuff, get at me at CoachDC404.com. Schedule up. And man, read the reviews first. The proof is right there. So as you see me pull away from the defender, so even if this guy is clicked on, and I think he did, so even if he's clicked on, he's still, you know, look at the separation there. And then I pull away from him, animate to the spot, knowing what I know, and just getting to the spot. And so getting to the spot is the next thing. It's like watch me navigate to the spot. Getting to the spot is so important, and getting and beating the defender to the spot is very, very, very important. So when you click on, if you hold the lead, the longer you hold the lead, especially on a deep ball. So if you're trying to throw a back shoulder fade, for all you guys who are struggling throwing back shoulder fades, get at me. But if you're trying to throw a back shoulder fade, just watch. I mean, like any throw can be made on this game for the most part, but you have to be disciplined to the lead. You have to understand it's a couple things that go into it that I can't really explain in a 10-minute video. So get at me, CoachDC404.com. But, and especially if you have these special guys like Julio, man, it is like, man, like a lot of these games, man, I have fun. Like, again, I love to compete, but I have fun playing because now, you know, I'm able for the most part to do what I need to do, as long as, you know, the game is not doing what it does, whatever that means. So yeah, main part, you guys already know footwork, pocket presence, that has to be there, but control and hold the lead. Again, the stick plus the button, they should be together. And let me show you guys one thing, and for the next gen and all you guys, watch this middle linebacker. This has nothing to do with this video, but watch how much ground I cover with this middle linebacker right here. 50 yards, 50. Spot, let me get those. Cookie time. And he's not a fast linebacker, anything of that nature. So, you know, once we get my content up on this next gen thing, then, you know, I'm gonna start dropping some dimes on you guys, because a lot of the stuff that people think can't be done can be done. And like I heard someone else say, it's basically a reset of how this game started, you know, when we couldn't use her. But anyway, all right, so what, feet set, nice throw. Look at me locate the spot. And once I click on, watch me, I'm gonna navigate. I'm gonna achieve a certain amount of timing just by slowing the tight end down somewhat when I click on to him. So I'm gonna show you, this is by no means is this an easy throw. Everyone's dropping back, you know, the zones is cover 4, I think, something like that. And so once he clears the linebacker, that's when the ball comes out. And so watch when I click on, there it is, the little bit of hesitation right there. And so I'm going to the spot, but I'm trying to arrive at the spot where it's advantageous for me for me to animate right then and there. And so by holding the lead, what you do is you kind of sync your timing to what you're doing. You know, the longer you hold the lead, again, I guys, I've been telling y'all how to, actually in a lot of videos, I've been telling you guys how to throw the deep ball and all this stuff in the videos that probably aren't even about the deep ball. All this stuff works together. Remember, marry your mechanics. You know, like I said, if you don't know, get at me. Anyway, man, Coach DC404, y'all know what it is, man. Have a great weekend.